Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a couple of fun things here today. So we are Saturday the 21st, and we have a new series for you, Mad About Mini Paper Pads. So I think in my May I Scrap With You video last week, I may have mentioned that we would have a new series for you on the fourth Saturday, but in the end, there were some conflicts with a couple of the members of our crew, so we did a quick vote, and we will be bringing you on the third Saturday of every month this new series, Mad About Mini Paper Pads. Crystal and I had been talking back and forth in both our videos and to each other about really getting into our stashes of smaller paper pads, be it, 6x6, 6x8, or the little tiny 2x2s with Paige Evans, or just, smaller papers. Sometimes you cut a piece of paper down and you have like a 3x4, a 4x6, or a lovely chunk left, and it just goes into scraps and stays there. So we brought that idea about, and I'm so thrilled to say that we have tons and tons of our lovely scrappy friends joining us. And then, of course, because it is the 21st, it is also my day for the first of my two the Flair Hut design team projects. And in January, our theme is Sparkle and Shine, and we have these gorgeous epoxy flares of sort of glittery, sparkly things. These are not the ones I'm going to use for the page. You're going to see those in a couple of moments. So we are going to use these as well. This one might make it in. We'll have to see when we get there. So, Mad About Mini Paper Pads, the Flair Hut design team project, the first of the two, and I will be using the set that we all use. So we received one of our sets for each month is the same thing for each of the members of the design team, and we do at least one of our projects with it. But then I also wanted to use, and you're going to see it pop up here in the corner, I wanted to use this lovely sketch by Lisa over in Scrap-A-Sketch, Lisa Sikorsky. And this was one of the sketches she used. It was her recipe number 2 for her lovely extravaganza event that she had in December. And if you look at that sketch, it's absolutely perfect for smaller papers. I'm going to rotate it. Now, before I show you what I'm going to use, I have to show you this. I'm so excited. So we'll put all of this back in there in a moment. But look, I got this gorgeous, lovely dish from my friend Chris. She's Kristen Crafts here on YouTube. We do Baby Got Scraps together, Build a Page, which will be coming back in February. And all sorts of things, and we chit-chat back and forth quite regularly as well. And is that not just the cutest little kitty dish you have ever seen? And it's perfect to be introduced today. So now let me just put that to the side, and I'll bring that back in a moment, because what I am going to do today, I have my Bella Boulevard Besties, and I have it in Graph and Dot because I'm going to frame my paper, because one of my sets of white cardstock came and got one little corner a little mangled, so I do tend to frame it so that I can cut a little piece of it off, and then I'm going to use some of that to frame my photo. So this is a photo that's going to go into the family album, Martina and her 2 daughters, my 2 great nieces, and Joey's wife, and that's just a lovely, happy photo of them on their recent little getaway. And that goes perfect with the papers that I've chosen. So I'm working today with these 2, and then with a little bit of what I have from the Paige Evans the scenic route, which was back in 2020. I have the full sheet of chipboard. I'll come back to that in a moment. But I have the 6x8 paper pad, and I used that, I think when I was doing, I used it quite frequently when I was doing my Me, Myself, and I. So I've used maybe not half. I mean, there's 36 sheets in here, maybe not half, but a good 1/3 or more. And then I sort of set it aside. So the colors in this go perfectly here. We've sort of got the blue from the blue jeans and the sky and the sort of washed out little bit of blue, some lovely baby pink. So if you just put it there, you can already see how beautifully that goes with the photo. So I've chosen 3 papers. Let me bring this back. I'll come back to it. I've chosen 3 papers. This gorgeous floral, this heart paper, and this sort of marbled painty pink with some blue in it. So my initial thoughts, now as I said, I'm going to rotate the page. So I think this will be the background and sort of the background pieces, the bottom layer. And I think I'm going to do this in sort of like maybe 5 inches or 5.5 with 3 or 2.5 to do that back layer. I think I'm going to use this gorgeous floral because it brings in, it just, you know, it's just perfect with this photo. For the square piece, which could be like a 6x6, which I will just probably cut sort of here to use the heart paper, and then this lovely pink on as the top layer. So that is where I'm headed with papers. Then I have the chipboard. Now these are rather large pieces, so I'm not sure I'm going to get them up, but what I'm thinking, I might want to use this Explore as the title, because up in this corner I'm going to have some lovely paper, and then maybe this for the title, so I might use that. Travel, of course, I could use maybe this lovely heart. It's a little bit smaller together with a little pink heart to give a little bit, maybe this little floral here. I think some of these are just a little bit too big for what I'm looking for, but my initial thoughts are Explore as the title, this little flower, this little heart, and maybe this little heart as well. But we'll get some of this on there for sure. And then, because I had sort of put this a little bit as a kit, I think I actually had it as a Build-A-Page, and I prepared a few 6x8 papers to go in that Me, Myself, and I album. I have this lovely Bella Boulevard set of puffy stickers that I still have quite a bit left, which is perfect, given to me by my lovely friend Colleen. I just have a few of these little tiny puffies, so we'll see if we can get any on there. And then in my lovely little dish here, I have the Winter Mixer sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, which I think are just perfect for this, and these are still in the shop. I have now, of course, this is where I have 3 of these gorgeous epoxy Flair pieces from the Flair Hut from my January package, and these definitely, you know, work perfectly with that. And as I said before, I think I might bring in although this is more red, but there is a little bit of pink in it. So, you know what? I'm going to put it in the dish and we'll see. But definitely these 3. And as I said, the design team we are all using this set on at least one of our layouts. So pop on over to the group and you can look in the album and see how my friends have used them. Then I have this camera, which is from the Flair Hut as well, but from the Print Shop collection, and this Adventure, which I definitely want to get on there. is from the Flair hut, but it was made exclusively for the Bramble Fox summer kit. So there you go. So 5, in theory, we'll get 5 gorgeous Flairalicious pieces on there. And then I also have, in case the Explore doesn't work as my title, I have these 2 Bramble Fox bits that I might use. Getaway. This is a little peachy maybe for this, so we'll see. And then we have Places, which I might just use sort of as a word embellishment. So I'm going to put those there as well. So there's the beginning, my friends. Let me go cut my papers down, get the first layers of the photo down, and we will embellish this together. See you in a minute. Okay, my friends, so there we go. I've got the basics down. So I did use the floral paper as I thought I would, and as I said I would. The little heart paper, the sort of marbled painty paper as well. And then when I did get, of course, my Bella Boulevard Besties paper here, but then when I went to map the photo in that paper, it just sort of faded right into the background. So I went into the paper pad and I found this, and it's a little bit sparkly as well. So that sort of goes with the theme that we have going in January for the design team, which is sparkle and shine. So that's kind of fun. So I thought I would mat it in this beautiful paper, and it brings in the different tones of blues, and it definitely makes everything pop a lot more. So I'm happy I did that. Mounted that on foam. Now I've cut 3 of these papers. I use the entire 6x8 sheet of the floral, so I don't have any to put on the background. And I will come over here and get these down sort of the way they are in the sketch. And then, quite frankly, I'm not too sure where I'm going to go. I think I'll put this like right flush as it is in the sketch, and maybe a little bit higher, but I don't want it the same height as that. So either go quite a bit higher, like that, which I don't like, whoopee, or down here, which I think I prefer. There we go. Thank goodness I covered that little tear. So there we go. Then the blue, which will come down a little bit more here. Bring that over a bit more because I want to put the pink on top. There we go. And that I sort of chose a bit of the paper there that had these blues on as well, and sort of do that. Bring it over a little bit more and have it, yeah, now you see it, either it needs to overlap or I think we need it like that. It's just overlapping the teensiest little bit, but it will do. There we go. So I have that down here. Now in the sketch, the title is there, and I'm still not quite sure. Yeah, see, Getaway, which I would sort of like there if I used it. It's not quite the right color, and it's way too big for down here, so I don't quite like it. Places. I could put Places there, although I'm not sure. Would that be the title? Oh, I would put it sort of like that. Now, wait a minute. Now, that's starting to look good. Now, would I put a Flair then here? So I would put this up here and put a Flair. No, I don't. No, I don't like where that is there. But maybe if I brought it down and popped a Flair here. Oh, I like that. I kind of like that. So there, but now just places pointing up, it sort of points to nothing, doesn't it? Now I might just do adventure here. I'm sort of liking the way that is sitting. So I'm definitely going to put places there. Let me get that little backing off. There we go. It's a lovely little bramble fox bit. And the color is perfect. So let's get that on there. I like that. You see, I wasn't thinking of that at all. Now that sort of takes care of me not using the chipboard piece Explorer. Well, unless I put it somewhere else. We'll have to see. Let's see. Let's just pop this. There we go. And get that sort of there. That over just a teensy bit. I like that. Now we'll see if we do adventure or something else there, because I really do like that. Now, these little guys might be finishing touches, these as well. So let's pop them under here for now. Let me have a look at the chipboard and see in the end if there is anything. So, would I want the sort of travel here? No. Here, maybe here. Now let's see, because I think I want to, I think I might do that, but I want a couple of Flair here first. I think I want to pop this one here, and maybe the camera here like that. I do like that. And then we could pop the travel there. Now, I know that sort of goes away and it's a little bit different than the sketch, but I kind of like that. I definitely like that. So let's do that. And I'm going to pop, there we go. Let's definitely do that over here. There we go. And then we can pop this one underneath, but fairly close. Do I put, I'm not sure. Did somebody say you're not supposed to put, I don't have a lot of experience with epoxy Flair. They're not sort of my go-to, but I do love this set. But I'm using liquid glue. I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do. I know I've seen somebody, and I think it was Sarah from Sarah Scraps, talk about liquid glue on epoxy Flair, and quite frankly, I can't remember whether it was a good thing to use or she was suggesting not to use it. Now, would the blue have been better? No. All right, so we have that there. Now, Lisa put another sort of little strip embellishment here, but I went a little more over to the left, I guess, than she did. So I'm not sure I like that, or I would put anything here. I think it's going to be fine the way it is. Now, my Explorer, is there anywhere to get that in? It's quite large, isn't it? But oh, I might like it here. Would I like it here? Like sort of, would it bridge? No. Or maybe here. It takes a lot of that gorgeous heart paper away though, doesn't it? So I'm not sure. Definitely not there. All right, I'm not sure. I'm faffing about a little bit, my friends. So I think I like the adventure here, and I like that, you know, you can see. So I do think I like that, unless we put the blue, and then the adventure, no, see? No, it definitely needs the height from this. So let's get that one down. Okay, adventure. And then we can see still see the 3 papers. Okay, so I do like that. I like that. Now, let's see, far and wide. Oops. Oh, well, there we go. That would be, I do sort of far and wide, and then there are, oh, let's see. Now, you see, might do, I think I want something else here, but I'm not quite sure what and how. Oh, you see, now I might like, I think we might go in this bit here and see if there's something, like, would I want to put maybe this little heart there, and there are 2, so you know what, I'm thinking this, oops, bring this, like that, not quite, I don't want it straight. Oh my goodness me, sometimes, you know, you just pop things down, and other times you faff about. All right, so something like that, and then maybe far and wide here, and another, no, see, I don't want, all right, so I definitely want that. So there's a little bit of an embellishment cluster there, a little bit of an embellishment cluster there. Now, how about if maybe we did something like far, not here, because that, oh, maybe comes out a little too much together with, then would I put, and sort of pop that like that. Oh, you know what? I think I would like the yellow one. How about we put the yellow one? So maybe do that here together with this popped on top. But no, I don't like that. Oh my goodness me. All right, so we need to pop a little something there. And you know what? I'm coming back to my Explore, and I think in the end, I might bring it up. Here, and I kind of do like it. And then I can get another Flair piece in there, and it sort of brings a bit of a diagonal. All right, let's just do it. I've been faffing about enough. Let's just do it, and let's pop this Flair piece here. No. All right, so now here, now I could use my far and wide. So Explore far and wide. Aha, now we're getting somewhere. Far and wide, and then pop a Flair, another Flair piece there. Bring this down a little bit, not too much, and pop that in between. So it gives a little bit of a diagonal feel, and I think I like that. Okay. Let's do that. So I'm putting liquid glue, so I am committing there. You see what? I'm going to put it more over, so it's almost coming down into that. Then this down here, and we'll pop one of these little bits in here, maybe. Yeah, maybe something like that, or one of the little puffies from there. So let's get that. Down here, the blue one. We're still in our diagonal. Okay. So not the chipboard piece. Well, the Explorer's not where I thought it would be, but I kind of like it. Do I want to pop a little bit of a yellow bit in here so that I bring in some of that yellow? Maybe there. Let's see if we can put maybe it's too, I want the lighter one if I do that. I think that's too dark. So maybe just this little outline. So explore far and wide and pointing to the photo. Okay, then yeah, let's pop this up here. Maybe this little tiny pink one. There, whoop. There we go. All right, so that's kind of, it's deconstructed. This is not where I was going, but you know what? I quite like it. So I have 4 Flair on here. Ideally, I would like to maybe get another one, and I think, yeah, we might pop this yellow. There we go. Pop that in there, and I think that sort of finishes that off nicely. Sometimes these layouts take on a life of their own, don't they? This is not where I was going with this at all. But I kind of like it. It's different, that's for sure. Let me pop this up a little bit more. There we go. All right. So we sort of have a diagonal going on. Now, I think they are close enough and yet far enough apart that I don't need to put anything there or here. And we have this, so I've used some of the chipboard. I've used a little bit of everything. Definitely, of course, used my mini paper pads. Got the gorgeous, gorgeous January Sparkle and Shine epoxy. On here, I got 3 of the 7, and I think that's good. Now here, there could be a little bit of journaling. This is still a bit sparse, but I'm not seeing anything that I would really like to add. So I think I'm just going to leave it for now as is. I didn't get any of these lovely puffies on except for this one little arrow. Yeah, I think now I'm, oh, maybe here, would I just pop this here? Nope. That, or pop this in this way? No, see, I'm fapping. All right, my friends, I think I'm going to leave it as is. Now, I want to maybe get a few of these gorgeous sequins, but I can't find my tool. I just finished a layout that's going up on my channel on Tuesday for my Spiegel Mom Scraps design team, and I love it, and I used my tool a lot because there's a lot of sequins on it. So God knows where on earth did I put it. So let me go off maybe and get some sequins on here, and I'll put the photo at the end so that you can see where I've put them. I'll find my tool. But other than that, my friends, there you go. My first January design, first of 2 January 2023 design team layouts for the Flair hat, and this exciting and fun new series with my partner in Scrap, Crystal, and a lot of our lovely friends mad about mini paper pads. And we will be here every month with that. I'll be back on the 29th with another Flair hut layout. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Lisa, for this gorgeous sketch. So in addition to everybody playing along down there, I will, of course, as always, have a link to the Flair Hut Facebook group and shop. And of course, I will also have today a link to Lisa's Facebook group, Scrap-A-Sketch. My friend Helen is on her creative team. So there you go, my friends. See you soon. Bye for now.